Okay, we are starting this video. Oh my gosh. Everybody, people, we are filming in madness.
Can they go outside?
Yes.
Yes, that'd be great.
We're dog sitting and I have all, hey, don't take that away from me. Okay, bring that back to me, please. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're dog sitting and it's crazy.
It's chaos over here.
Chaos.
And we also have all the kids home with me today. It's been a holiday week, so we don't have any childcare. And the kids are actually gonna be joining me with all of today's video. So I'm actually gonna take y'all antiquing with me. And when I go antiquing, I not only take these crazy kids, we also have a cousin that I took with us. And so we're gonna have 4 kids with me as I go antiquing. And y'all, I just want to tell you to not be discouraged while going antiquing with kids because they can be very good and have lots of fun. I thought y'all would like to see our cute girls playing with some antique toys. I have to tell you, this is real life, all right? This is real life with kids. We're just gonna pretend like they're not here, all right?
We are.
So let's go ahead and get antiquing and then we'll come back and I'll go over with you guys the stuff that I found. So let's go. And then we're gonna take them through the footage of all of us going to the antique store and then we're gonna come back.
I love antiquing.
Okay, and here we are at this super cute little antique store in Missouri. The kids just loved it.
Mom, look at these.
Wow. Oh, is that your baby?
Mom, this actually okay.
What do you think of that table, Reed? You like it?
I want that. I want that.
Little chair?
I should this.
Ivy. Hi. Ooh, cute. I love it.
Bed.
Bed. Is a baby? Oh, there is a baby in there.
Yeah. I just don't get on my horsey. No. Okay.
I thought that these copper utensils were so cool, but honestly, I just didn't have a need for them. I also thought that this little whiskey bottle was super cute. I've been obsessed with these wooden dough bowls, but obviously the person that made all of these knows how much they are worth, and so I don't blame them for pricing them the way that they did. I'm not gonna lie though, I did get these little glasses. I'll show you these again in my Christmas thrift haul, which I'll be doing probably the first week of November. This chair I should have brought home. It's so much like the one that I have right now that's a rocking chair, and in reality, I would much rather have the regular chair because the rocking chair bottom takes up so much room in our living room. And I also should have picked up this scoop right here for our wood pellets for our stove. I've been looking for something like this, but it was like $15 and I just wasn't willing to spend that on this day. And I also really loved these plates and this whole entire booth. Yes, baby.
They're high heels for babies. They're high heels for babies. Can I see if these fit you?
Yeah.
They fit on the ivy, Mommy. Don't picture it until it's
Okay.
on. So pause the thing.
Okay, pause it. Oh my gosh, look at you.
And there's a book.
Ruby, where did that come from?
What?
Where did you get that? Well, can you roll it back? I have been in need of a strainer, and this one was really cool, but I just decided to pass on it today. I also really liked these curtains, and I even was carrying them around for a long time. They were $20, but I decided to pass on them because the colors were just slightly off from what we are using in our kitchen. However, I did love this blue and white piece. This egg basket was just absolutely perfect and exactly what I was looking for. I did find the Grace and Gratitude pictures again, but you guys, I think that these were like $70 for the pair, so I didn't need them, and obviously I left them behind. I did carry around this clay pitcher for a while when I saw that it was only $5, but I couldn't think of a specific spot in our home to keep it in. However, this hutch was like my dream hutch. I would trade ours in for this one in a heartbeat, but unfortunately it was in Missouri and I had no way of taking it home. I really wanted these brass bells as well, but you guys will see up here that these were $135. What are you doing? Rocking chair. What is it?
Mommy, look at this pencil sharpener.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a little pencil.
Cute. You know what that used to do?
What?
It you would like spin wool or spin cotton.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. A giant tire.
A giant tile. Teddy bear.
Yeah?
Teddy bear.
I'm over here.
Can I open my super fast car? Mom, if you don't buy anything, it should be on your car.
I even carried around this grocery cart for a long time. I honestly felt like $35 was not a bad price for it, but I didn't know if we had enough room for it in our car on the way home. This room was so cool, I thought I would give you a peek at it, and y'all know that I love a little taxidermy here and there, and Rosie was really interested in it too. I thought that these brass animals were really cool, and this whole booth was really neat. I swear, half of this video is gonna be me editing out their nostrils. I'm sorry. Okay, so I will not say that going to the antique store with 4 kids was easy, but I will say that it was fun. So I would give them like an 80% on the behavior. Like
Me 100.
Rosie 100, of course, and Ruby 100, of course. You are always so good. But going with 2 2-year-olds had its challenges, but that's okay. I was thinking about filming this video and I was like, man, there's gonna be so much kids, so much chaos, so much real life. If I have a sponsor, they are not gonna wanna be part of a video with all these kids. And y'all, the Lord just blessed us because Haya Vitamins actually reached out. So do you guys wanna go get your little vitamin containers that you decorated last night? Mm-hmm. The girls worked really hard on decorating these cute little glass containers that they send with their vitamins. It says Rosalind on it. And Ruby, would you like to show yours too?
It has basically
Ooh.
all the other stickers that I... And Rosie's always made out of a flower.
Okay, so Haya is a children's vitamin that is cleaner and tastier. And it's always with 0 added sugar and 0 gummy junk. So you can be confident that your children are getting the full body nourishment to grow into healthy adults. Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise, filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy junk growing kids should never eat. That's why Haya was created, the pediatrician-approved superpowered chewable vitamin. While most children's vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar and can cause a variety of health issues, Haya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy junk, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Haya is designed for kids of all ages and sent straight to your door in a package families love so parents can have one less thing to worry about. Haya fills in the most common gaps in modern children's diets to provide the full body nourishment our kids need with a yummy taste that they love. It's non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, nut-free, and everything else that you can imagine. So how have you guys liked the vitamins so far?
I like them very much.
I've caught these kids eating them like candy a couple times. This morning I walked in and Ivy had 3 that were shoved into her mouth. So we need to set these in a place that is not as easily accessible as they've been.
Today, she's had 7.
7, okay, so
7.
She's nourished today, but we're gonna try to be better about just doing 1 a day. So right now, Haya is offering 50% off of your first purchase. Go to hayahealth.com/Kristen Hoffman or click the link below. You love them? Yeah. No more.
I will show them what they look like.
Okay, show them what they look like. There you go, there they are. Let's put the lids on. And are you guys ready to show everybody what we found at the antique store?
Yeah. Just kidding.
So I did tell you guys a little bit last week about how we had a neighbor that had visited us at the farmer's market. She saw all the stuff that I was selling and she was like, oh my goodness, my husband and I are moving out of our house. I actually think it might be the oldest house in our town. and she said that they had a ton of stuff that I would be interested in. And so I came with 20 bucks and she hooked me up. I'll show you those pieces first because there's a little bit more of those than what we got from the antique store. So Rosie, do you want to start with that one right there that you're touching? Okay, so I know I showed you guys this one last week, but here is this crock that they gave me. And they basically just threw it in because it does have a big crack in it. We're just gonna display it this way, and I don't feel like anybody would know the difference. Right now it's on our fireplace, and so nobody's gonna be viewing it from the other side either. I love the profile of it and everything, and so I just thought that this was gonna be a really great addition to the crocks in our home. All right, and for our second little crock, they gave us this one. I love this type of crock. I actually have 2 or 3 of these, like big ones at this point. We use it to hold our apples in the middle of our kitchen table. We have another one that hides all of our candy up high on the shelf. We have another one that I'm actually using as a pothos plant holder. But I was really excited to find this cute little one that we could use. And honestly, we've got some Hearth and Hand measuring cups that I have. And so I like that I can use this one as the base for all of those. And they almost look like it's a bunch of stacks of the same one. Okay, and this is the third crock that they gave me. And this one has a big chunk out of the side. And you guys know that I don't mind a chunk out of the side, all right? But the funny thing I did say about this one is that the bottom is so thick. Like, can you guys see how high that is in there? And I'm not sure why that is exactly. It almost makes me think that it was like handmade or something.
These ones usually have like a square or rectangle bottom, but this one has a circle bottom. It's weird.
Who would have thought, right? And this one, I almost forgot about this one. Rosie had been using it in her little shop that she was doing earlier. I've been putting this cute little fern, just dropping it in this cute crock. And I have this also up in our kitchen right now. It's up pretty high, so you can't really see the pot inside too much. I also got this really beautiful mirror while I was there. It is very clearly an antique. It looks like it was actually probably meant to stand on top of a dresser or something this way. There's some kind of like fogging and stuff that's in this. The way
I see Mom.
You want to see yourself? Who's that? Who is that?
She wants to be yours.
Anyway, I thought that this was super beautiful. Look at that beautiful child in there. Hey! So we have this hanging up in our room right now. I'll show you guys at some point. But I just loved how antique it looks, and it's definitely the kind of that primitive style. Next in the house, I did find this pretty framed picture. And when I saw it, I was just like, oh my goodness, that is so my style. I loved it. And I was like, man, I feel like I've seen this before. And y'all, look. It's literally right there. So I now have 2 of the same picture in my house. I guess just like I have 2 of the Grace picture. Anyways, I have this up in our porch room at the moment. And I just thought it was really cute. Okay, and lastly, from the house, I did find this spice, I don't know, what do you call this? Like a spice hanger or a towel hanger. I have been looking for something like this for years, and I've never been able to find one that I felt like matched the age of our home. Well, I saw this in the house and it was literally still attached to the wall. And I asked the man, I was like, are you going to be taking that with you, or are you going to be leaving it with the house? And he was like, well, I was just planning on leaving it with the house. And so I asked him if he wouldn't mind unscrewing it for me. But you guys, look how cool this is. Look how antique and authentic it is. Honestly, it makes me think that it's probably been with his house since it was built in the late since it was built in the late 1800s. So I do need to find a place to put this in our kitchen. I haven't found like a spot that I feel looks like completely appropriate, but I don't want to make a mistake because it is like big screws into the wall. So we want to do it right the first time. Okay.
She just sneezed all over Cheerios, so that's disgusting.
That's how it goes. I did only wind up getting 2 things from the antique store. First, I got this egg basket. We do get our eggs from a family in town that has a chicken coop, and they are the most beautiful eggs. They're like pinks and browns and greens and blues and whites, obviously, but we like to display them out on our counter, and I just love having something like this that we'd be able to see all of the colors without anything being covered up. And I also really like that it has a hook on it so that we can hang it from our peg rack. So this was, I think it was $9. It was kind of expensive, but because I had been looking for this thing in specific, I decided to just pay it because it was something I really wanted and I've been looking out for. And last, I did pick up this table runner. I had it in my kitchen clean with me video recently, but it is just this almost kind of like a muslin texture, 100% cotton table runner, and I just love the colors of it. I love like the kind of like dusty whites and that really dark blue, that kind of like denim blue color. That's the, that's kind of the color scheme of our kitchen that I've been going for. And so I just thought that this was so pretty. It's really soft, and I am just praying that it doesn't get too stained up with all of the spills that we are constantly having in our family. Great job, girls.
Bye.
You did it.
Bye.
We did it.
Now let's
What picture? Oh, you want to do a picture for the thumbnail? Okay, everybody get in with me, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese! All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Y'all, I know that this video has been chaos, but you know, sometimes it's good to show you guys that it's not a perfect home with kids that are always quiet, with kids that are always well behaved. This is a real house, a real family with real dogs running back and forth, kids knocking over the tripod. And you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way, right? Well, if you like this content, go ahead and give this video a like. If you would want to subscribe, we would just love that as well. Thank you again for your continued support. We just love y'all, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.